The rod of Asclepius is a bit scary, if you ask me. You see a snake hanging off a staff and scary, but it's associated with healing, with medicine. The real symbol here, or what it symbolizes, is the pole. And the snake is actually the Aurora Borealis that coils out of it, out of the hole. This message is for those who have already done the blood of our intent. I think we made a mistake by making it for the benefit of all. You see, in this world we've been taught that democracy works and that kingship doesn't. But we have been told a lot of things. The North Pole is full of ice, and even though there are many maps that show the North Pole having land around it, and the Vikings talk about passing the ice and coming to a world that is warm again, where they actually drank or ate something and they became young again. Ironically, this staff of Asclepius is also known to symbolize healing and medicine. Well, we should have done our blood of our intent for the benefit of one, because in reality what we have now is already what the masses think is the benefit of all. You see, democracy doesn't work because the majority of us humans are not that smart. We hear that doctors say that eating only vegetables is good, or we hear that doctors say that eating only vegetables is not good. And we believe it because we are taught to trust on authority. We are taught to repeat at our universities or schools. We are not taught to think for ourselves, because to manipulate the masses, one must make the others believe what one wants to carry out. So, as long as we have democracies, as long as people think they have the freedom to choose, they will gladly choose donuts and bread over real food. But then now I am talking about something that is controversial, right? Well, bread might actually be bad for us, but we've been told it's good. We were supposed to have a king, a wise king, and we have been taught stories about how horrible it was to have a king, and how the king demanded and what the king said it went. So if the king wanted to have your wife, boom, he would just take it, right? Well, this is what we've been taught. We've been taught that we went to the moon. Did we go to the moon? I don't know. I didn't see it with my eyes. Were all kings bad? I don't know. I didn't see each one of them. But there should be one wise king that loves people and that one king should rule. This is the only way we're going to avoid having the supposedly smart of society telling others that eating bread is healthy, that eating too much meat is bad for you. And believe me, I've been doing a lot of experiments on this, and it seems like actually eating meat is good and eating bread is really, really bad. In fact, this is what most likely is causing a lot of diseases in our societies, in our society. I know it tastes really good. I know. But this is the same reason we don't give candy to children so often, right? Because it's not good for them. We, the wise, decide. We become dictators to save the lives of our children. And now we don't wish to trust on the wise king to help us discern the wolves from the sheep, or whatever the saying says. We got institutions asking for billions and trillions to go to the moon and to go to all these places. And how do we know they actually go to the moon? How do we know? Do we follow the rocket? Do we trust the camera? I mean, Hollywood can make better movies, right? Our blood over intent has to be done for the benefit of one, not for the benefit of all. You see, making the blood over intent for the benefit of all gives your power away to the democracy. And the democracy really believes that this world is ruled by the good rulers or authorities. They believe that the evil have already been punished. And if somebody is in power and is not a good ruler or a good president, then he's going to be voted out. That's what people believe, because people actually believe in elections. But elections can be easily manipulated, and we know that. We, the people who think. So, the benefit of one, and who is one? You are one. Yes, I'm saying one will be king. Each one of the blood of our intent is supposed to rule, and each one is supposed to have his or her own heaven. But as long as you give your power away, then you have done nothing. Your blood of intent is invalid. And all you've done is affirm the power of those who already have the political parties, the ones who have decided that medical treatments will cost more and that the few should have most money and the most should have the fewest. It's the inequality we live in. This is the democracy you have voted in because you did it for the benefit of what everybody else wants, and everybody else thinks that going to school actually makes a difference, that working hard is going to help you to get to places. But this is the world we have, and what we're trying to do is something different. We're trying to take away the tricky decisions from the children who think children is good. They think that eating candy is good because it's sweet. But we, the parents, know that certain foods are not good for you. And if you do your research, actually fat is beneficial for you. That's why they're called fat-soluble vitamins. You cannot digest the vitamins without fat. Think about it. Give a dog bread and it will become fat and lethargic and will get cavities. Give a dog only what it's supposed to eat, which is meat, and the dog will become lean and strong and healthy. So, what are we supposed to eat? I'm just giving you an example. Think for yourself. Love to all brothers. And if you don't know what blood over intent is, research my other videos.